What's going on, guys? Spencer here with HM Massage, back with another video. Today I'm going to go over a self-massage and some light stretches for wrist pain and carpal tunnel relief. It's been quite a few years since I've done a wrist pain video, so I wanted to put up this updated technique video that's going to show you some self-massage techniques, some light stretching, and all the techniques to be able to work the wrist without hurting it further. So let's get into it. So we're going to start by just applying lotion. You can use whatever lotion you want. I usually use a non-scented Biotome lotion. It really doesn't matter what you use, just something to give a little glide. And then our first step is we're going to take our fingertips and our thumb, wrap them around the wrist, and just start working up and down. This is a very light technique, it's just a warm-up move. We will get deeper. But just start to begin by breaking up that skin, that fascia, that very superficial connective tissue. That's going to hold a lot of the tension, and that's going to be the start of the issues. So we need to break through all those beginning layers. And this is a fabulous way to do it, and it's not too strenuous on your other hand. So work the flexors, the extensors, the wrist itself, including your extensor retinaculum, which is a band of connective tissue that runs across your wrist, and then up into your palm and the actual carpal bones themselves. We're just warming up the whole area and spreading out all of the tension and all of the connective tissue that is way too tight. Afterwards, you're going to take a knuckle and just start to work all around the carpal area. Once again, this is a very light technique. Do not press hard here, but the sharpness of the knuckle is going to help to really break up the connective tissue, something that broad pressure might not always get done. So use a single knuckle and just start to scrape away at the wrist and the surrounding musculature. If your single knuckle gets tired, feel free to switch into a couple of knuckles or all of them, and still just very lightly scrape away at the wrist. Sides of your forearms, and as you finish up the scraping, take your knuckle and run it all the way down the forearm, both on the bottom side, the flexors, and the top side, the extensors. This is just a deeper stripping of the actual muscle bellies of the forearm, and here you can start to sink into the muscles and go a lot deeper. This will also provide a deeper relief, and of course, more wrist pain relief and carpal tunnel space, so that it's no longer cutting off the nerves. After a few strokes of both the flexors and the extensors, take it into a pin and stretch, in which you're squeezing your muscle belly and then extending your palm or hand outward. This is going to give a nice deep stretch to the muscles, allowing them to be more flexible and once again create more space and less tension. The big issue with carpal tunnel, of course, is the small canal, the carpal tunnel, is pinching off your median nerve, and that is creating pain in your hands and numbness in your fingertips. Now here I found a really tight band of muscle along my forearm, so I'm actually going to trace it out, and then using my fingertips, I'm just going to apply some trigger point pressure along the entire band. You don't have to do this, and if you don't find a tight band of muscle, then skip this, but when I find a tight band of muscle like this, I do like to hold a pressure point to give it some relief. And then make sure to do the pin and stretch on the extensors, the top part as well. Get all the way up close to the elbow. And last but not least, we're going to do some light stretching. Very simple, just either stretch your hand and forearm into extension, into flexion, or tuck your thumb in your palm and then stretch out the brachioradialis or your thumb side of the muscle. Hold each stretch for 20 to 30 seconds, and of course, if your hand or wrist starts hurting during the stretch, stop it and don't do it. But finish off with that light stretching and you should be good to go. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. Hopefully it helped out your wrist pain or carpal tunnel issues. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked the video and it helped you out, and subscribe to the channel for more content. I wanted to give a quick thank you to everybody who commented on my last video. It feels good to be back, and I kind of forgot how big of a staple it was in my life to make YouTube videos. So thank you for everybody for all that support. I will see you guys on the next video. I hope you have a great rest of your day.